Thank you again for the a place of hope. It has been a life-changing experience for the last 4 weeks that I stayed here. I came here broken, definitely depressed and mostly hopeless for my life. I didn't have any self-worth about me, and pretty much just didn't want to continue my life. So coming here, I didn't know what was going to take place. I really had no idea as far as the plans for the treatment's concerned, but I trust the step and the process that that will get me what I needed. At the first week, I was just observing a lot of information and materials, which was great. But getting into second and third week, through my one-on-one with my counselors, I was able to totally recognize where my wounds and hurts and pains were coming from, and how those unhealed, unresolved, those emotions that I've experienced growing up had such an impact. It's negative impact on my behavior as an adult. So just going through the process and writing a lot of letters to the people that I know that whether they have a good intention or not, did contribute to my emotional abuse, and just really making it more live, as if they were here, and being able to address it and speak to it was just an incredible experience for me. One significant breakthrough that I was able to experience here was really being able to meet my little 7-year goal. That goal that I never really was able to connect, to understand that how I have been living in that little girl and as an adult all this life. And it was a huge discovery on my end, where I really recognized that little girl that had not really processed her emotions, all the hurts and wounds and just so many needs that I had not met growing up, and consequently drove my behavior to become very destructive and unhealthy. So meeting her and be able to talk to her, my pains and hurts, and also at the same time really be able to recognize her hard work and the strength is that she kept me alive for this far. It was such a incredible experience and closure on my end. So I thank him for just being able to, able to connect with me, and finally the adult May being able to step in a current life and future to be able to take responsibility for the remaining of my life. So I am just so thrilled to be able to have that closure, understand that no matter what other people have told me in the past, that God created just as a precious daughter, that my worth comes from Him, which was another huge breakthrough for me to really connect it from my heart and inside out. So now I'm walking away really feeling hopeful, excited. I feel that I have a lot of tools that I can use to really manage my emotions and be able to create such a healthy, different life that I can fully enjoy, and also share my experiences with others to really help their own pains and the struggles. So I think really a center and a staff being kind and gentle with me while I'm getting my treatment here. And Dr. Jens, thank you for establishing this center. It has a much bigger meaning I'm looking at. for what I have gained, and I hope that this center will continue to offer the healing they need. And hopefully, at some point in the near future, that I'd like to come back here and help, as well as part of a team, and that will be something that really bring the light to what I wanted to do, to use myself as an instrument. So thank you for that. My life has changed totally, inside out. So I cannot thank the center for what you guys have done. So thank you so much from from bottom of my heart. Thanks.